Hey folks, hope you're having a great time. This is Chaitanya Gundi. I'm a data analytics coach and the co founder of Swachh Data Analytics Hub. I am on a mission to help 1 million working professionals achieve career growth by learning the skills of data analytics. However, today's video is not about anything related to data analytics. It is, in fact, about a thought that I felt inspired and that has been with me for the past few days, especially when I am meditating. This thought comes to my mind, and I have been reflecting on my life with respect to the message this thought is giving me. Well, I heard about this thought recently while attending the Millionaire Mind Intensive Training in Chennai. And this thought or quote that has been attributed to T. Harv Eker, one of the inspiring speakers and foremost authority on wealth management. He said that how we show up in one area of our life or how we do in one area of our life will determine how we do in all areas of our life. How we do anything is how we do everything. That was the quote, to be very specific, as I recollect it. And while meditating this morning, as well as during my meditation sessions in the past few days, I have been reflecting on this thought. I have been reflecting that with respect to my life and realized that I was not measuring up to the integrity in all my areas of life. Well, as I began to think on it, I realized that maybe the universe or God has an intention of a lesson for me through this thought. And when I thought, what was this lesson? I realized that I needed to be more and more integrated. That is, to be aligned in my thoughts, words, and actions. And when these thoughts align with my words and actions in pursuit of a mission that transcends myself, maybe some people call it a service or prayer to God, to the extent that my thoughts, my words, and my deeds are aligned with my mission, to that extent, I can hope to be more and more integrated in my life. So, how do I in specific go about it? When I thought about it, I realized that I can take three simple steps that can help me improve or strengthen the muscle of integrity. The first one is to be more and more mindful, because many a times it happens that there are so many things about us which we don't know, or which we rather don't know that we don't have those qualities. So it is not only that we may not have those qualities, or are not having those thoughts or beliefs, or are not uh, being integrated in this case. It's also that we are unaware of it. We think that we are leading a life of integrity or close to that of integrity. But when we reflect, when we are mindful in the moment, we realize the gap. So the first lesson is to be mindful and to be open minded, to receive the feedback which the universe is trying to convey to us without having any self defensive attitude. Maybe we don't want to share it with others, but we can acknowledge it in our diary. The second step, which builds on this, I realized is that whenever we realize we are making a mistake, especially we are not measuring up to integrity, the first feeling is that of embarrassment, shame, or guilt. And at this time, it is important to develop self love, to understand that developing the integrity muscle is a process, is a journey that we go through with ups and downs. As long as we realize the moments when we fall short of this integrity and try to take corrective steps and develop patience, that it is not going to happen in one day. A significant achievement is not going to happen in one day, but it will take time, but it will surely happen. And develop self love instead of guilt or shame during this process. We are on the right path. And these two things, that is self reflection along with self love, will help us take the third step, that is, instead of drastically transforming our lives, we can take baby steps. And when we take baby steps, we can measure our progress. We can measure our progress not related to others, but related to our own self in the past. For example, we can measure our progress today with respect to yesterday, and then tomorrow also, this day with respect to the previous day, and on. And have the belief that, like compound interest, these improvements also build on one another. And whenever we find that we have achieved even a tiny bit of improvement, it's imperative that we celebrate it in our own small way, maybe with our own self or maybe with our near and dear ones. So, these three steps, one is be self aware and be mindful. Second is replace guilt and other negative emotions that arise with self love. And third is take baby steps, measure the progress, and celebrate small achievements or small victories. These thoughts have inspired me, and I hope they have inspired you too. So let's join hands and try to be more integrated in our lives each moment. Thank you for hearing out. Have a blessed day. Bye.